So apparently I'm on my way to Fishman Island, but I don't think I am. This is clearly a trap. Yep. And then this is maybe my favourite introduction to a character ever. Because come on. He looks so cool. He's a skeleton with a cup of tea. Look at him. Got a top hat and everything. Okay, we've got our first problem. God damn it. You tell him, Nami. I don't care what anyone says, this is actually a really valid question. And then the skeleton is like, I do, as a matter of fact. And Sanji's like, I don't care, don't tell us. He's like, why are you here? Why are you a skeleton? How are you alive? Why are you talking? All of the important ththings. And then Luffy's like, never mind, do you want to join my crew? He's like, I'd love to. Sure. Brook the skeleton is an excellent addition to the crew. He's literally like, I will be joining you on this ship as of today. Luffy's so proud. Sanji and Nami are so defeated, and the rest are just like, what the heck? Look at Usopp and Chopper. They look like vampire hunters. I love how angry Sanji is about his table manners. Like, you live with Luffy and Zoro. He can't be that much worse. Okay, him being revived into a skeleton is actually kind of sad, though. This, like, deep story about himself and how he's being shunned by the light, and he's dead and bones, but he's pleased to make their acquaintance, and Sanji's like, why are you so cheery? Your life sucks. Yes, it does, Sanji. Let's try and be nice to the lonely skeleton who's probably trying to make the best of a sucky situation. And he's a musician! Luffy has been looking for him this whole time. Oh my gosh, is Thriller Bark a haunted house? Obviously we're finding Brook and investigating the haunted house. It's the only thing that makes sense. Frankie made them a mini Mary. Look at her. I am very much enjoying the ghostly shenanigans on the Sunny at Thriller Bark, particularly Sanji's about to look very cool and then gets tripped and slammed face first into the side of the Sunny, and he's like, ugh. And then when he's like, what was that? Zoro very helpfully is like, you said, ugh. And he's like, hey, yeah, pull up the anchor. It's just funny. I've got a bad feeling about Dr. Hogback. Like, he's 100% like Dr. Frankenstein, right? This is where this is going, for sure. I mean, look at this insanity. Oh, there are zombies now. They seem pretty polite, though. I know the island isn't safe, but I don't think it's going to be that safe in that mansion either. I'm surprised you made it here in one piece. So these ghosts at Thriller Bark? Kinda negative. Suddenly everything Frankie does sucks. And if Luffy were reincarnated, he'd want to be a clam. Zoro will be okay though, he's got discipline and willpower. Oh. I just met Perona. Or should I say, Ghost Princess Perona, commander of the Wild Zombies and Surprise Zombies. Okay. A zombie popping up and then Luffy just popping it back down again is so funny. And then I love how he's like, oh, it's an old man with severe injuries. And everyone's like, no, it's a zombie. This is truly just chaos. And then an old man with severe injuries does show up. You know, sometimes Luffy is right. The person taking shadows is a warlord of the sea, Gecko Moria, which, great name. But also it was about time we had another one crop up, so yeah, nice. Is this Zombie Samurai Zoro? This kind of looks like him. Wano. I've heard that before. I'm glad Chopper's finally, like, hitting something. This is some seriously, like, Nightmare Before Christmas style stuff. Oh no. This is Sanji, isn't it? This newcomer that will never kick a woman. I'm very concerned. The guys have all been abducted and kind of turned into zombies. I think their shadows are being used to animate zombies. That's my guess, because we know that Brook is still walking around, and he doesn't have a shadow, but there's like a zombie Brooke. So maybe that's how it works. So I guess they're just being stored somewhere? This is both beautiful and horrifying. Nami becoming friends with this zombie hog lady by pretending to be a man is wonderful. This arc is insane. Does anything happen at Thriller Bark? Brooke's known as the Humming Swordsman? I can't wait to actually hear this song. Oh my god, his cane is a sword. He looks so cool. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but Gecko Moria looks like such a creep. Sanji not getting recognized is the funniest thing ever. There's something really horrible about snipping someone's shadow off. It's giving Peter Pan. Maybe they can be sewed back on. The vibe in my garden is not matching Thriller Bark. But we continue. I thought this umbrella would be a clever, shade tool for reading, but it's just done this to my screen. This thing's gigantic. And it has a Luffy-sized appetite. I don't care what anyone says, Usopp's so cool. Frankie's such a poser. Usopp's technique for waking the guys up by saying there's a beautiful female swordsmaster carrying meat. Perfection. I just found out about Brooke and Laboon. My small humble brag is that as soon as 50 years was mentioned, that someone had been waiting for 50 years, I thought about Laboon. And I was like, oh my god, I've guessed it. But then it was revealed in the very next panel, so it was a short-lived achievement. The fact that they've both been holding on to this promise for 50 years, though. This story. Usopp's secret power of being, extremely negative is both super useful for this situation and, generally, let's be honest, keeps him alive, but also kind of sad. I mean, look at Perona's expression. And then the ghosts that move through him have been made to feel negative. This is hilarious. He's so confident about his terrible character traits. Can Sanji fly now? Is that a thing? He's using the power of love to fly. Brooke is really not faring well here. He wants to keep his afro so Laboon will recognize him when he goes back. Yes, Zoro. Zoro's gonna get a new sword. I forgot his other one broke. Good, stop trying to kiss Nami, you freak. Ooh, zombie Luffy is getting up to all sorts of trouble. It's great. Get him, Sanji. It's time for Perona versus Usopp. Don't get overconfident, Usopp. Perona can fly? I love how they're still trying to cheer him up. Usopp got caught monologuing, and now she's gone. What in the Alice in Wonderland is going on? Perona reaching her hands into Usopp's chest and telling him with a big grin on her face that she's going to crush his heart is creepy as hell. I feel like this crosses some kind of boundary. Oh my god, Sniper King's arrived! So Perona actually has a ghost that goes outside her body. Interesting. Usopp truly has the best fights. He's busted out dials and lots of special attacks. He's got the 10-ton hammer again. He's so great. It was your mistake to challenge me in a duel of negativity and lying. Well done, Usopp. Zoro's turn to fight. Also, I have a magnum. One ice cream style. Pretty evenly matched. Why is Frankie calling Zoro the stomach band guy? He knows his name. Zoro's developed a fire sword attack. Smart. He wins and gets the sword. Well done, Zoro. And Brooke gets his shadow back. I like how it splats down. I wouldn't expect a shadow to splat. Dr. Hogback is horrible. Honestly, I think this is the creepiest thing that's happened in One Piece. The woman he was obsessed with died, so he reanimated her corpse. And now controls it. And can make it do whatever he wants. Chopper is so right to be horrified. Chopper! Our captain can get monsters, cyborgs, beasts, perverts, and extremely pessimistic people to work under him. I want to know who he's fitting into which category. Some are obvious. Some are less so. Oh, Sindri. However, it looks like Hogback just got stomped on, so that's good. The Luffy zombies finally under Moria's control, and it is not looking good. Get out of there, Usopp. Oh no, Absalom's still around. Frankie, you know Sanji's name. Ooh, are we getting Luffy zombie versus the rest of the Straw Hats? Because that's actually way more interesting than Luffy versus Luffy zombie. Like a lot. Oars thinks Sanji's bounty poster is identical to him. So rude. Sanji's so fast. Oh, he's not fast enough. Usopp was the first to react. He's so brave. I'm loving the fast pace of this action. I mean, I'm not loving that Zoro's literally just got, like, destroyed. But then Frankie, immediately in. Another great but horrifying move of Robin's. Usopp's got the right idea with the salt, but they need more. Things are not looking good. I love Lola and Nami's friendship. Lola is a girl's girl. To be honest, I'm just so happy that Nami is awake because it feels like she's been asleep for, like, so long. Her knocking Absalom out is great. Like, yeah, a win's a win. Lola should not marry this creep. Like, she can do better. This is very cool. Like, yeah, don't underestimate the Moors. The Straw Hats' plan to, like, become a, like, giant robot warrior is very bad. And I'm happy to see that Nico Robin agrees. She finds it embarrassing as a human being. And even Oars is shocked. And then she tells them never to ask her to dock with them again, which I love to see them all working together. Like, there should be more fights that are not 1v1. I want this chaos. Sanji's complaining about how much Zoro's gonna weigh. And he's like, oh, well, if you're not man enough for it. And Sanji's like, of course I can handle it, hey! And he can. And Zoro knows he can. Because they're a team. This seems like a really inefficient way to get up to someone's face, but also Frankie's pulling it off, so, you know, yeah. This is great. Uh-oh. This is Kuma, right? He's another warlord? Double warlord time. Why is he carrying a Bible? I kind of feel sorry for Oars, with his horn stuck in the ground. I mean, these guys are pure evil. Usopp's such a rogue, I love him. My queen. Whoa, Kuma's so tall. And apparently he can erase people. Cool. Harona's dream vacation is to go to a dark, haunted castle and sing songs of curses. Like, same girl. Oh, dang! He made her disappear. I'm choosing to believe he's just sent her to a dark castle. Like, maybe he's just got a fancy devil fruit travel agent vibe thing going on. What does he want with Ace? Blackbeard's been appointed as a warlord of the sea, apparently. Which sucks. Mostly because the last time I saw him, he was fighting Ace. So where's Ace? Also, apparently Kuma's like the best behaved warlord and always does what the world government says. And considering the world government is like the worst, probably not good. It would be nice if at least one of the warlord other than Mihawk was kind of cool though. You know? Moria being inside Oars is some like final boss level JRPG stuff. For sure. It's very silly and I love it. Oh my gosh, yes, Brook! He's got the salt! I kind of forgot that Brook was around, to be honest. So that was a nice surprise. Brook can be healed by milk! That's great. Yes, Nami. Wait, what? He can stretch now? This complicates things. It's the real Lola! Lola, the proposer. Bluntest rejection ever. Oh, that's a whole bunch of shadows. This shadow revolution is terrifying. But this is kind of funny. Yes, Robin. Although he doesn't look that scared. Gecko Moria and Oars have basically knocked out all of the Straw Hats. However, the Luffy of 100 Shadows has appeared. This is pretty cool. They're shocked. Okay, so he's like super powerful. This is a lot to process. Luffy won. It is good, and I know Luffy's the main character and he should be the one to, like, you know, do all the big battles and win and stuff. But I did kind of want the rest of his crew to, like, be the ones to win the day, kinda. But it's alright. It's fine. Okay, so I'm not quite done with Thriller Bark yet, because Zoro's has only just gone and gotten back up. Zoro looks so cool. I love this fight so much. They've all got a part to play, and they're all just like, they're all involved, and it's great. Okay, ow. Surely he's not getting back up from that. I gotta say, I've nearly finished Thriller Bark, and a lot has happened. The nothing happened isn't happening. The nothing happened isn't happening. This is an ominous title. Squish. Zoro is so territorial with his adversaries. They don't get complimented enough, clearly. I was not expecting Kuma to reveal that he's a pole-palmed man. He looks so little. It really isn't fair that they should have to fight two warlords after another. Yes, Sanji, save the moss head. Zoro, of course, doesn't want help. Usopp jumping in? The fact that he would even ask them to just hand over Luffy in exchange for their lives is very insulting. These are the Straw Hats. Uh-oh. Of these little peaks of crocodile in the Baroque works in prison. But where is Bon Clay? So I think Kuma just blew everyone up at Thriller Bark. Let's see how they're doing. I know this is like a serious moment and everything, but I do want to highlight Kuma's dedication to the whole bear thing. It's pretty impressive. Luffy's all defenseless. How is he so cool? Kuma's gone old Terminator. I love how he's fully like, I would have been the world's greatest swordsman. Yes, he will. Oh my god, Sanji just rushed in. I love that Sanji is trying to do this so that Zoro can still have his dream, but let's be real. There's no way that Zoro would ever let him. Yeah. Why am I obsessed with this frame? What the heck? This is horrible. Oh my god. Oh, Luffy, you don't even know. Sanji being the one to, like, panic and, like, run to find Zoro is just... Holy shit. I guess disregard everything I just said, because nothing happened. So I just found out that Blackbeard became a Warlord of the Sea because he captured Ace, who is now awaiting execution at Impel Down. So that's great. Actually, I mean, it is better than him just being outright, you know. So, like, we can do a rescue mission now, right? Also, crocodiles at Impel Down, so that's potentially very fun. Let's see how Zoro's doing after nothing happened to him. Oh, Zoro. Sanji's being very cool and protecting Zoro's secret. But he is demanding to know what happened, which is fair. He's very upset. I just love how he understands, like, Zoro's intentions. Like, he doesn't want Luffy to know, because he knows Zoro doesn't want Luffy to know. Sneaky, sneaky. Brook's so too. Sanji just said that Zoro was a hero and that he, as in Sanji, looked stupid. Which is really sad, but also really lovely. The nicest thing he's ever said about him, and no one heard it, apart from Brook, who doesn't understand the significance of this. I love how to cheer him up, Brook is like, I'll play you a song, but then immediately disregards that request and just plays what he wants. He's great. Brook flashback. It's baby Laboon. Were they all musicians? Aw, Laboon's singing. It's so cute how much Laboon loves Brook. Ah, Crocus, you don't know what you're in for. Oh man, this is really sad. Poor Brook. Whoa. Oh my god, this is so sad. The way the panels are like shifting between his old crew singing their last song and his new crew, the Straw Hats, dancing around is just... I fully understand and respect Brook's choice to join the Straw Hats and continue his mission around the globe, so he fulfills his promise. But also I wanted to see Laboon right now. I just keep thinking about how Brook was all alone for 50 years on that ship with just the recording of the last song he and his crew ever sang together, and it is so sad. Brooks officially joined the crew. To be honest, I kind of thought he had already. This is funny though. Can I join your crew? Sure thing. And this is a big moment for Luffy. You know, he's wanted a musician since, like, chapter 2. Aw, Laboon can sense something's up. Also, this is very hardy paint. Brooks got a 33 million bounty. I don't think anyone will recognize him, though. This is very nice of Frankie. Also, Chopper's picked some flowers. Zoro's awake. R.I.P. Yubashiri. Are we actually going to Fishman Island now? Beautiful pirate empress called Hancock has been name-dropped. And Lola's from the New World? Her mom's a pirate, and she's got like a little bit of paper that she's ripped up for some reason. Okay, so life paper is actually pretty cool. Oh. Oh no.